Thank you so much. Glad to hear from a senator stand up side by side with Sudanese people. He represents us and we support him completely, full support. I am Sudanese American. I'm a dual citizen. I am the president of Sudanese American Justice and Equity Association. This is agenda, well, like he said, of United Arab Emirates, destroying Sudanese people, to reconstruct Sudanese army, and we have to stop the weapons going to United Arab Emirates, killing women and children in Sudan. This needs to stop. And this message for U.S. Congress, Democrat and Republican. Joe Biden, you are not good for Sudan. You destroying Sudanese people. Tamburello, the special library for Sudan, misleading Congress. He only associate with a group of people call themselves progressive group. They do not represent us. They toxic. They stole our democracy. In the past, they used to call themselves the Freedom and Changes. Even their leader, he is toxic. His name is Abdullah Hamdok. He's the previous Prime Minister of Sudan. He never been elected. He misled Congress. He used to get money from American American Peace Institute. That's American taxpayer money. We do not allow him to get our own money as a dual citizen. We love United States as we love Sudan. Can you listen to us? We call Congress, Democrat, Republican. Enough is enough what you guys destroying Sudan. Why you don't build a bridge with Sudan? Sudan is a great country. We're looking for a friendship between both countries. They both our nation, our country. We are Sudanese and American. We are Sudanese American. But if you don't love your mother, you will never love your adopted mother. We love both. And instead of building relationship with Russia and Iran and we want to, with all those countries, we want peace with all over. But we would love to have a relationship with the country we belong to, United States and Sudan. Can we do that? Russia is too far for us. Iran, yes, is an Islamic country just like Sudan. But this is not a religion. This is about a relationship. But of course, we will have great relationship with Iran, with Saudi Arabia, with every country on earth. Why are we building hate? Unfortunately, United States in the past, they buried, they not accepting our decision. And they divide Sudan to two. Right now, how many they wanted to divide it to? Because we will never accept this. We stay side by side with Sudan army. One Sudan, one army for life. Respect us and build a relationship with Sudan instead of to building hate. Hatred, it will never build success. We see what happened in Libya. We see what happened in Iraq. Why we cannot have peace with Sudan? And that's what we're asking. Khalid Ali Ayser, we salute you and you represent us, and what you said is truth. Senator Chris Hollen, we congratulate you for what you said. You said the truth. United Arab Emirates, they are toxic countries, they are terrorist countries. And they cannot do this to Sudanese people. The weapons, Sudan going to United Arab Emirates, killing people in Sudan, and through the Arab support forces. It's not right. We should support Sudan army, give weapons to Sudanese army to stop this, to stop and to protect Sudan and the Sudanese people. I think in the U.S. Constitution, by law, you have right to protect yourself and your family. Saudi Arabia is a great country, but unfortunately they stop our weapons going to Sudanese army. This is not acceptable from Saudi Arabia. Don't give me food, give me respect. King Mohammed bin Salman, because we know you are the king now. Even your father, should respect us. He's the king of Saudi Arabia, but officially you doing what you like to do. And this is not acceptable. We are not the one it was in Turkish. We don't want to be disrespectful, but that's your country, and what you did, God will charge you the day of judgment. You will be judged on the day of judgment. But Sudan is for Sudanese people, and we do not respect any outside agenda. Respect us. At the same time, as American as well, we would love to have that great relationship. Sudan is one of the richest countries on earth. Can we build success? Don't use us and abuse us. Build with me and bring to invest. Not just take and take. If you just want to take and take, you will never take anything. And Sudanese people, if they cannot get weapon from us, they will get it from somewhere else, and they have right to. And that's why we encourage build a relationship instead of building enemy. And we are not the enemy of anyone. We are peaceful people, as Sudanese people, as American too. We are, but unfortunately, we have evil Democrat destroying our country, and we will never say the whole Democrat, but we would love to see success for both countries. And that's why we're asking everyone have a good heart. We're asking Joe Biden, but he didn't listen. Unfortunately, because Anthony Blinken misleading Congress. And now we're asking Senator to say to Congress, respect us as Sudanese people. Sudanese army represent us, and General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, he's the general and the president of Sudan. We will have our own election. We will have people from every different cities and different state. They will elect who they will represent us when we stable up the country. But now we have an outside attack from more than 18 countries. People from, even from Colombia, they've been captured and been dying in Sudan. More than 169 flights flying from United Arab Emirates going to N'Djamena. And even in Sudan, in whatever the area that's being controlled by the Janjaweed, bringing weapons, killing women and children. It's not acceptable. Many of people being killed, in Sudan. Enough is enough, and this is our message, and we salute you, Mr. Chris Hollen and Mr. Khalid. You represent us, and you supported us, as well as Mr. Chris, you represent us here as American dual citizen, and much respect. We're looking for peace in the Middle East, and this is not right, what's going on. And we need our soldier to be brought back to America and from under the tunnel. And we need the peace to be made with the Palestinian. But in Sudan is different. We have a criminal from outside, and this is outside attack to divide our country. And it's not right. Israel, they buried toxic uranium in Sudan, in Port Sudan, and they paid the militia's leader. And it's not right from a lot of people in Congress supporting the killing in Sudan because they're supporting those Zionist agenda. And it's not acceptable, and it's not we're going to work for Sudan. And we're all knowledgeable. Sudanese people very educated, and we know what's going on. And this is since Sudan is be free from Britain. Fight after fight, because they never wanted us to be stable, to make us a failure country, and it will never happen. نحن كلنا جيش واحد شعب واحد. And now the popular army of resistance all over Sudan, more than 25 million fighting side by side with Sudanese army, looking just for the green light with General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, the president of Sudan. If the militia like it, or progressive group like it, or don't like it, he's the only one represent us. Now progressive group, those terrorist groups misleading Congress, Democrat and Republican. Listen to us, and this is our message for Democrat and Republican.